Welcome to Take 5 with the Regional Chamber. I'm Ellen Tressel and I'm filling in for Kim Calvert, who's on maternity leave. Jim and I love the holiday season, especially in this wonderful home, the historic Pollock House, which sits at the entrance to Youngstown State University. I wanted to share with you some of the traditions we have for this holiday season. In the past, I've had several of my friends come and help me decorate, and they did that for me when we lived in Columbus, and so I called on them again from here and said, come and look and see what I have. Two of my friends in particular who are great artists, very creative, very great visionaries, Sue Strickland and Phyllis Beard, and they were sort of the masterminds behind what went where. And so those two ladies, along with another friend of mine and two of my student workers, actually came and put the whole plan in progress. And so we did it in about 7 hours. We'll have a couple family celebrations coming up here in the next few weeks. We also have several parties that we're doing some entertaining for some of the university folks and the surrounding community. Those are happening this week and next. And so there'll be a lot of activity here at the house. Well, the Pollock House is one of the only mansions that is still standing here on the Wick Avenue stretch. Years ago, it was when the university expanded. They tore down several of the homes along this stretch because the university needed them for classroom space and office space. And interesting fact, the students actually staged a sit-in here back in the 60s to prevent them from tearing this one down. We love being back here in Youngstown, and our families are here. So it's a great opportunity for us to be able to get together with them a little more easily than we did when we lived in other places. And so it'll be a great celebration. We enjoy entertaining and holding special functions here at the President's Home. If you like to host anything from dinner parties to more formal gatherings, the Regional Chamber has a member who may be able to help you plan and execute the perfect event. Teri Surin is the owner of Evenfully Inspired. Teri helps clients with everything from corporate events and fundraisers to birthday parties, anniversaries, weddings, bar and bat mitzvah celebrations. She says hiring an event planner takes the pressure off the person hosting the event.
They don't have really anything to worry about. We'll take that on. So it makes it a little bit less, or more stress-free, I should say, for the person that is hosting the event. And we kind of take all that on. We run with everything, and we basically absorb all of the problems and any issues that might arise. So it just makes life easier for them.
If you would like more information about Evenfully Inspired, check out their website at evenfully-inspired.com. Finally, if you're thinking about adding a pet to your family this holiday season, you may want to take a trip to Animal Charity Humane Society in Boardman. Chelsea Hazenstab tells us all about what the agency does and how you can help the animals there.
Barking dogs and purring cats fill the Animal Charity Humane Society on Market Street in Boardman. Most of these animals were abused, neglected, or abandoned by their former owners.
We respond to calls from the public. People will call us and let us know if an animal is being abused, if they're neglected, they're abandoned in a home, and then our agents go out and they do welfare check on the animals there.
Sometimes the owners just get a warning, other times the agency has to move forward with seizing the animal. But the Humane Society's main goal is education.
You know, we got to let people know that you can't leave your dog outside without any food or water and any access to shelter. Some people, you know, it seems common sense to most, but some people just don't realize. So they, you know, first and foremost, we want to educate. We don't want to just go out and take everybody's animals. So we focus a lot on that.
The Humane Society is not only a shelter, it's also an affordable, non-emergency vet clinic. They do everything from spaying and neutering and other surgeries to sick visits and vaccines, all at a discounted rate.
You don't have to be of a certain income or anything like that to come here. We do just about everything we can to ensure that, you know, people who may not be making as much money as everyone else are able to therefore get their animals the vaccines they need and get them their rabies vaccines, and they can get them microchipped for a lower cost.
The agency always encourages adoption over purchasing an animal at a pet store, especially this time of year when the shelters in the area get full. But if you're adopting an animal as a gift, there are still certain protocols you must follow.
Everybody has to meet them first. They have to do home checks, and you know, any animal living in the home has to meet them.
If you can't adopt an animal but still want to help the shelter, you can purchase a ticket to the annual Fur Ball, which takes place February 21st at the B&O station. For Take 5 with the Regional Chamber, I'm Chelsea Hazenstab.
For more information, go to animalcharityofOhio.org. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Take 5 with the Regional Chamber, and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks.
Take 5 with the Regional Chamber is produced by Mahoning Valley Productions, where we tell your stories.